Hey, Dawn, thank you so much. And thank you, Keith. I know you got a house full over there in Florida, so I wish I was there with you. I'll just say I know Sunday night, Lisa Fields, Lisa's the one that shared with me G.G.C. She's going to be on our Sunday night call, and you really want to hear from Lisa. Lisa literally contacted me about G.G.C. 100 days ago, 100 days today, and she shared it with me right off the bat. I heard backed by gold, backed by gold. That stuck in my head. Tomorrow, my dad passed away about 10 years ago. I lost my dad. My dad's the one that got me into network marketing. I've got an identical twin, but I also have another brother, and I was the only one that the networking bug bit. So, I mean, I'm exactly like my dad. You know, one thing my dad always taught me was to help your people, to stand by your teams, to always take the call. I know Daphne's on the Zoom tonight. You know, Daphne calls me lightning because when somebody messages me, I try to get back to them within a minute to 5 minutes. And if I don't, you better know that I'm really, really busy because I'm always reaching out to my team. But tomorrow would have been my parents' 60th wedding anniversary tomorrow. So I'm thinking about my dad a lot tonight, but I just can't thank him enough. I have met some of the best people on this planet through network marketing. I've been in it probably the last 40 years. I know I look a little bit younger, but my dad started us very early doing network marketing. But when I literally heard from Lisa, I went out, I looked at it, I sent it out to about 10 people that first night, and then I went to bed. I woke up the next morning and I had 134 wallets already just in one night. And I said, first of all, when I send something out and it gets that kind of attention, I think I'm on to something really, really good. But I want everybody on this call to just really focus on what your why is. There's a reason we are here at the beginning of G.G.C. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of haters. There's a lot of people saying, oh, it's not real. It's not going to make it. But I'm telling you guys, we have real assets backing this coin. I have seen the contracts for $1.2 billion in gold coins and gold bullion that backs this coin. That gives your token and your coins a real world asset. You know, talking to Mark Guest, guys, get to Vegas because Mark Guest is going to be training us. And, you know, when you hear about the ceiling, I mean, I'm talking to Gary Kramer every single day. We've got probably 3 more gold mines that want to be a part of G.G.C. Professor Robert is in Jamaica. We've got a couple of diamond mines that want to be a part of G.G.C. I've had Gary Kramer on the phone with live oil fields that are producing 100 barrels a day that want to be a part of G.G.C. Keith just told you the other night he was sitting there in Vegas with Seth, and they brought out millions, $50 million worth of jewelry that he could put behind our coin. You got to remember, these are real world assets. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be artwork. It can be a music catalog. It can be jewelry. It can be diamond mines. It can be gold mines. But you got to realize that we are at the very beginning of this. The other thing I want everybody to realize right now, if you're not giving out your referral link, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. If you're not plugging your teams into these Zooms and getting your teams to Vegas, I'm telling you, you should be growing your teams right now. A lot of times in companies, a free membership doesn't do anything. That is not the case at G.G.C. because every time someone creates a free wallet, we're getting ready to go live on our exchange in a couple of weeks, hopefully definitely sooner than later. But we're going to be going live on that exchange. Every time one of those wallets on that exchange, if somebody sends in Bitcoin, that's going to pay an exchange fee. You're going to get a percentage of that. If somebody exchanges Bitcoin into G.G.C., you're going to get a percentage of that because that wallet is tied to you. Everybody on this Zoom, and there's 400 people on this Zoom right now, everybody is going to get 7 levels of wallets. So right now you're giving out your referral link. People are creating that free wallet. They're getting their G.G.C coin, which is great. But really, there's people on this Zoom right now that already have thousands of wallets attached to them. Tens of thousands of wallets attached to them because they're sharing and they are duplicating. The other thing you've got to remember, Keith and Tommy shared last night, we are going to probably going up on Binance by April, middle of April into May. Do you realize how massive that is to have our token listed on Binance? The world is going to be looking at GGC. Well, guess what? Who are the early ones right here that are on this Zoom that are going to have the GGC coins? Who's going to take advantage in the next 2 days of getting in on that multiplier? Because I'm telling you guys right now, I've had several people do the wires today and get that multiplier, and they got 2,000 GGC coins. Right now, those 2,000 coins are valued at $100. In the next 4 to 5 days, they're going to be valued at $200. A lot of people are like, how are you going up so fast? How are you jumping $50, $100? Because every time we sell 100,000 block, we can go up on the value of the coins. We have had multi-million dollar orders in Jamaica. We have had massive orders coming in from the Indian tribes. We have had global orders coming in from around the world. We are selling GGC coins all over the world. The other thing I really want you to focus on is if you know people in other markets, GGC can be sold all around the world. I'm going to be honest right now. I have 32,000 people just in my Vietnamese team. I have 22,000 people in my South African team. I have teams in Australia. This is a global business. The other thing I want you to think about, share your referral link with everybody. You could put somebody in, they create a free wallet. They might not know anything about crypto, but if they put in somebody who is a big crypto enthusiast and they bring in 1,000 wallets, those 1,000 wallets are going to be connected to you on the exchange, and they are going to pay you exchange fees. I want to talk about FinFire. Guys, if you have not watched that 30-minute video that I have posted everywhere, I think I even sent it out with a carrier pigeon because I want everybody to see it. FinFire and Tony and those guys, they are right now crossing T's, they're dotting I's, they're making sure we're compliant. That is massive to each and every person on this Zoom. That should help you sleep at night to know that we are going to be above board. We are going to be around for years and years and years to come. Think about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin has nothing backing it. There's 21 million Bitcoins on the planet. We have a asset-backed coin. As we continue to add more and more and more assets, your coins are going to have more and more and more value. We have plans to attach bank cards to our wallets. You'll be able to go out, Visa, MasterCard, get gas, do whatever you want, go to Sam's Club. You're going to have a Visa, MasterCard eventually will be attached to your coins. The other thing we want to do with Gary Kramer, who's going to be speaking in Las Vegas, make sure you're in Las Vegas on the 21st. There's going to be some life-changing information. But Gary Kramer is going to be working on people being able to take out a low interest loan against your coins, not having to lose your coins. They're still going to be sitting there. They're still going to get value. Some people have emergencies. Some people need now money. So, GGC is just going up, up, up. Don't let people steal your dreams. Don't let somebody send you a stupid video that's had 60 views in the last 4 months and let that derail your dreams. Because I'm telling you, just like the people that started Bitcoin and all the other ones, Ethereum, they were just told, oh, it's not going to make it. It's a scam. It's a scam. They stuck it out. Think about those people. GGC was once $1. When I got in, it was $1. I remember when Bitcoin was $10 and somebody tried to sell my dad some, and I literally told my dad, don't do it. It's a scam. I probably cost the Lane family trillions of dollars because my dad would have probably bought $50,000 worth of them. And maybe he did. They're probably in a wallet somewhere that we'll never find. But, I want everybody to know that there's a lot of people out there that really need this. There's a lot of people in your life. There's a lot of people in your phone that are looking for something right now. 2026, there's a lot of people that are hurting financially. They need something like this. Even if somebody just takes a free position and doesn't do anything else, they hold their one coin. Fast forward 1 year, if we take that coin to $1,000, that person now has $1,000 in gold back or diamond back or whatever back crypto that they can actually hold on to. And then it's going to go higher and higher and higher. So I believe in Keith. I believe in Tommy, Joe, Mark, Gary, all the guys on the board of directors, Professor Robert. We have so many amazing leaders in this company. When I first got signed up, the very next day, me and my twin brother drove to Las Vegas. When I saw the caliber of the 30 people in that room, I said, it doesn't matter if a monkey came up with this concept. With the power and the people and the knowledge that is backing GGC, there's enough pieces of the puzzle that we are absolutely going to take this to the moon. So don't squander it. Don't squander this opportunity. If you don't swing, you're never going to hit the ball. But I promise you, I say this is a once in a blue moon opportunity. You might not ever get another one, but you're here. Don't be the person a year from now that says, hey, I was there. I was on that Zoom. There were 400 people. I didn't take action. I missed the boat. And now the coin's $10,000 each. So Don, I'm just honored to be here. I can't wait to see everybody in Vegas. And again, I just want to say, take advantage of the multiplier. You've got 2 days. Just like Don says, don't spend money you don't have. But if you've got money sitting there in Bitcoin or whatever that's just not doing anything right now, use that money to get some G.G.C. Take advantage of the multiplier. We know the coin in the next couple of days will be going from $100 to $200. So Don, so excited to be here. And I just want to thank you for everything you do. Thanks, everybody.